channel. How are you today? Today I'm here with an Ulta haul, a shameful Ulta haul. A couple of vlogs ago, a couple of weekend rewind. We're not editing this out because this is how we talk. A couple of weekends ago, I did a vlog where I went to have breakfast with two of my friends, Joe and Amy. And we crossed over to the second shopping center to go to Ulta because we had our 20% Ulta coupon burning a hole in our pockets. And in my mind, I was convinced that I actually needed to purchase something. Like, I was convinced that there was something that I needed. Well, about $250 later, I come home with stuff that I didn't need, but needed to come home with me. So that is why we have this video. Now, I was so ashamed in that video that I told you guys, you know, I just can't keep throwing these hauls at you. And you were like, yeah, you can. So your wish is my command. And for those of you wondering, on my lips, I am wearing Divine Wine from Maybelline. It's one of my go-to favorite fall lipsticks. And my hair is not cooperating today, but we don't need to talk about it because this is a haul video, so who cares? So this is the bag that they gave me. And whenever I go to like Sephora or Ulta, I feel like I gauge my level of shame based on the size of the bag that they give me. Or when they tell me, oh ma'am, you have 4,287 points. Do you want to get anything? I'm like, oh, you have $23 in Ultra rewards. Do you want to? I'm like, listen, if you want to share my secrets, you can do that. Just don't do it out loud. There's people here. This is embarrassing. Anyway, so let me get one thing out of the way first. All right, you guys know I have two sons. They are almost 6 and almost 3, and they're obsessed with bath bombs. Bath bombs for me is kind of a sore subject because you can get a bath bomb for like $1 and you can get a bath bomb for like $12 each. So it really bothers me when something isn't really regulated. Well, needless to say, we discovered that certain bath bombs come with trinkets inside. And I mean trinkets because these are awful, ridiculous, super cheap little things inside the bath bomb. But apparently, my children live for these bath bombs, and Ulta has them. So there you go. And I'm kind of, it's kind of my fault that I learned this and bought them because now they want them. So shame on me. So, as you can tell, this has already gotten used and broken into. This is the Amazeballs Mixed Fruit Bath Fizzer set. What is the brand on this thing anyway? The name says it all. Yep, these bath bombs are Amazeballs. The surprise and size are suitable for either gender. Use 1 to 3 bombs per bath. All right, big spender. Da Bomb is the brand. Da Bomb Bath Fizzers. Okay, so this little jug comes with, I don't even know how many, 8 bath fizzers, I think, maybe 8 or 10. Each of them come with a little trinket inside, from like a little plastic monkey to like a little plastic gingerbread man to a little ring. One of them actually has like a relaxation quote on a piece of plastic. They weren't too keen on that one, and I'm pretty sure that's the purple one. We got 2 of these containers, by the way. So if you guys have kids that are into bath bombs with trinkets inside, Ulta has these. You can use a coupon. This is considered a drugstore brand, so you can use your coupon. These often go on sale, buy one, get one half off as well, this brand. However, I still think it's a little bit pricey for what it is. So if you guys have any recommendations on trinkety-filled bath bombs that aren't super overpriced, let me know in the comment section below, and my children will thank you. Then I got 2 fashion tape sets. So these 2 are from a brand called Hollywood Fashion Secrets. And I don't know if you guys have seen this brand before. You see them in the drugstores, supermarkets, beauty stores. This is one of those brands that does like nipple covers, Band-Aids for your feet when you're wearing heels, a deodorant removing sponge. So all those like, I don't know, last minute girly rescue kits that you need, like fashion tape. This brand takes care of all of it. So I use their deodorant removing sponge, which I'm convinced it's a Mr. Clean Magic Eraser, but we don't need to get into that. So I got 2 different types of fashion tape because in December, I am going to Las Vegas with 3 of my girlfriends, Sam included. Yes, I will be vlogging. And I have some cute dresses that I want to wear, and I might need some of this fashion tape. And if I don't need it, someone might need it. So I definitely want to pack this. I got two different kinds because this little tin right here has the, let me just open it. This little tin has just the little strips, just like the little, it's like pre-cut out pieces of tape. It's double stick tape that is super, super strong. It holds onto your skin and to the clothes. And then this other kit is cool because it has all of these pre-cut, I don't know if you guys can see with this weird lighting. It has all of these pre-cut, let me take it out of here. Maybe the glare of the plastic isn't really helping. So it's a little folder. And inside, you get all of these pre-cut shapes. So you're gonna have, for example, the strips that come in this little kit. You're going to have these curves right here. You see that little curve? So it'll go around. Like if you have a dress that has the sweetheart neckline, I have one like that. It's like a light blue velvet. Oh my God, you guys are gonna die when I show you. It's so pretty. But it has that like sweetheart neckline. And even though it has straps, you can never be too safe. Are you guys the kind of girls that like relax when you're talking or like relax when you're sitting and you do this and then all of a sudden it's like, that's not good. You guys have to either always be like poised and with like really good posture, or you gotta use a lot of tape. And I don't know about you, but I'm not about always having good posture and being poised. Let's be honest. Okay, and then this one here is like a little, I don't know what shape this is, like a what, parallelogram or something? A pentagon? No, that's not a, anyway. So this one goes right here on the sides. So if it's like a strapless dress, you don't have to keep doing this. It's gonna hold it up. And then the last one is, I think that's just a big giant block. Yeah, the last one is just a big giant rectangle. So if you have like a really deep V and you just want extra security, it's gonna have your back. So it's pretty cool. I mean, it comes in like these little tucky flaps. Like look how big this is. These are the ones that go here. So you would put them here and then hold your dress up next to your boobs. All right, I'm getting too graphic for you guys. This is literally just a haul video. If you guys have tried this brand before or you've tried certain fashion tape that might be better than this, you'll have to let me know in the comment section below because your recommendations are always way better than mine. And you guys are gonna watch a like 6-item haul turn into like a 45-minute video. Just wait for it. Then I got a replacement of my Purity Made Simple. I regret not getting the big jugs at the Nordstrom sale this year. I was like, oh, I have so much of it still from last year that I don't need to worry about it. Well, guess what? I ran out and I had to buy this little guy for 20% off, which is still a really good deal, but it's not as cheap as like the half-gallon, I don't even know if it's a half-gallon, the half-gallon size from Nordstrom when they have the sale. And it's not a good deal because it's like a cheaper price. It's a good deal because you get like the half-gallon and then you get an 8-ounce miniature next to it. So you get a lot more product for the price. Then, speaking of washing my face, this is from Tweezerman. It's a complexion cleansing brush. So I started using this other facial brush that I found at Ulta a few months ago because I thought it was gonna help with a lot of my clogged pores that I've been suffering with. I don't know what's going on with my skin, but I feel like it's retaining a lot of stuff. More than it needs to be or more than it has. Maybe it's just because I'm getting older. I don't know, honestly. So I took a break from my Foreo. I started using this like facial brush. And I feel like it's not firm enough. Like I feel like when the bristles get wet, they get a little bit too soft and it's a little frustrating. So I saw this one and I was like, that is super cute. I need to try that. However, this thing is $16 without the discount, of course. I got 20% off all this stuff, but $16, and I was like, holy moly, that's a lot of money. Oh, wow. I would literally just rub my body with this. Please don't watch my videos with your children. Wow, look how dense it is. Do you guys see that? That's insane. Let's see. I mean, I think that would do a really good job, but it would never dry. This would literally never dry. Like, how do you store it? I guess with this cover, it has this little cover that reminds me of like one of those quarter machines. So you put it in its little thing again, but you can't store it like this because all the water will settle. You essentially have to store it like this, right? So that it actually drains and dries. Huh, I'm gonna have to get really creative with this, like put some sort of like glue, like hot glue down here, like a hot glue base. Because if you see, it has a base here, like it has a flattened side so that it actually stands, but that's not gonna work for me. It has to stand up like this. Anyway, I don't know why we're having this debate right now. First I'll use the brush, and then if it's awesome, then we'll figure out how to store it. Okay, then I got this bamboo charcoal clarifying mask. Now, I saw this with my friend Jo, and I was telling her that it's really hard to find a sheet mask that's like a pore cleansing mask. Most sheet masks are anti-aging, brightening, hydrating, moisturizing, after sun care, soothing. They're not like, oh, hey, I'm gonna yank stuff out of your pores. So this one really caught my attention because it said, targets pore clogging dirt and oil to reveal a clearer looking skin. Bamboo charcoal and botanical extracts. To me, that's kind of fascinating. I got into sheet masking because of the practicality and the ease of use, right? So if I can use a sheet mask that's gonna clarify my pores without having to like slather mud all over my face, hello, yes please. It's from a brand called Miss Spa, which is one of the most popular sheet mask brands at Ulta. But this mask was $7, you guys. Yeah, I know. Then I got 2 palettes. Did you guys know that Ulta started attaching sensors to their palettes? Yeah, like full on alarm sensors that if you just move the little sensor just a little bit, it starts freaking out and like screaming at everyone. It's crazy. So what Ulta's doing now is they're attaching these sensors to like dummy palettes. So when you take it up to the register, they get a palette from behind the counter and then put the alarmed one back out. Isn't that cool? I mean, it's kind of cool, but I feel like it sucks that it's gotten to that point where you have to steal makeup. Like, maybe our priorities aren't straight. Anyway, I got 2 palettes. Long story short, that massive introduction about stealing palettes was because I got 2. I had to get the Prism palette because I did the Subculture palette review, and a lot of you guys love that review. And then I heard that the Prism palette was designed to pair nicely with the Subculture palette. And since I actually like the Subculture palette, I heard, pairs nicely. I felt like this instant need for this palette. Plus 20% off. Like, when can you get 20% off a high-end palette, right? So yeah, besides, you guys know how I am, and can we talk about the color Sphere? Yes, that is a fluorescent neon green that I need to put on my face. So I got that. I don't know if I'm gonna review it. I think I might just whip it out and use it and see if I like it, and if I do, I'll touch about it in a video or something. And then the other one that I did get to review was the Tartelette Toasted palette, and I felt the compulsion, need, and desire to get this one because you guys know I'm already super fan of the Just Peachy Mattes. Like, I hate to say obsessed because then I feel like I'm trying to be too trendy and cool, like I'm trying to be the cool kid, even though you and I both know there ain't nothing cool about me. I'm kind of obsessed. But I really want to do this video because, so how many of you guys just freaked out because this is so close to me? Everyone thinks this is like a mile behind me, and I'm like, no, look, I can touch it all. So this came out, and I wanted to adopt this as my 3rd child. And then this came out, and I was like, wow, I'm not gonna like that, and now I like it more than this one. And then this one came out, and I literally just opened it right now for the very first time ever, and I feel like these 3 together are trying to do something to me. Like, they're trying to be like, listen, warm palettes are the thing for this fall and winter. These are the top 3 heavy hitters. Which one's the best one? I already know which one's the best one for me, but I want to talk about in a video which one's the best for you. So if you guys are interested in seeing that video, I'm pretty sure when you see this video, it will already be on my channel. I will leave a link in the description box below. If it's not, there will be one soon, so look out for that. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel. I can't tell you how many of you guys watch my videos and aren't subscribed. Yes, I can look into that. It's like a massive chunk of my views, like 25% aren't subscribed to my channel. It's like, all right, can you stop pretending you don't like me? Just hit that subscribe button. Just let me be in your feed. Let me grace your feed with my crazy random squirrelness. So enough of that long conversation for this one palette. Then we got these. I actually got these because my goddaughter had them when I went to visit back in October. I went back home to San Diego, where I'm from, to visit my family. And my goddaughter, you guys, I feel like life is just a giant cruel joke. And I'm being tested constantly, basically every day, every minute of every day. My goddaughter looks exactly like me, except in fun size. She's very petite. I was always a big kid, like tall and skinny. She's tiny. Same face, same attitude, same everything. Like she carries a purse around. What does a 5-year-old need to put in a purse? That's so imperative. But you know what? I understand. She has play makeup because that's important. And the minute that I left, my sister-in-law calls me and she's like, you're not gonna believe what she just told her brother. And I was like, oof, let me sit down, this is gonna be good. So she looks at her brother and she goes, don't act like you know me. Oh my God, this child. I already told my brother and sister-in-law that the minute she turns like 12 or 13, or she's a little bit, more of a hands full and kind of emo and getting her period and stuff, I was like, send her to me. I have a room, I'll take care of her, I will adopt her, whatever you want. I will take her and make her my daughter. For fear of that sounding very creepy, I have 2 sons, you know, and they're very boy. Like they're just superhero punching, kicking, karate, dinosaurs, poop jokes. So I need some feminine energy in this home. If I could put bows on Sophia and Ernesta, I would, but they're tomboy dogs. So I'm really pulling at strings here. So if you have a daughter that maybe you struggling with and she's cute and feminine and sassy, just send her my way. I'll raise her for you. That was very creepy. All right, I'm like the creepy lady on the internet. Back to the point of this. So my goddaughter uses these as bracelets because that's how little she is. These are those like hair scrunchy whatever. Do you guys remember, like I worked retail for a long time and these were like my register key or like my office key or the bathroom key, depending on where I was working retail. There was a key hanging on here, and so that's what I remember these being. But apparently these are magic hair ties that don't crimp or crease your hair. I'm a little scared because I feel like they might rip my hair out, but we're willing to try it out. And she would wear them as bracelets. So when I was visiting, I would be like, hey, can I borrow one of your bracelets? And then I like tie my hair back. So I was like, kind of need these in my life. And I almost stole hers, but I wouldn't do that to her. I mean, I would, but I didn't. Considering she's 5 with the purse, her own makeup, and super sassy, I feel like if I had taken one, she probably would have given it to me. But it's probably really, it's like an important part of her like makeup collection. You know what I'm saying? And then the last 2 items were from MAC. I was kind of surprised to see MAC actually in store. Like they had a whole display now, a whole section for MAC, which I know MAC came to Ulta forever ago and I've purchased online, but it's in store now too. So I got really excited because you know I'm all about that glow life. Like today I'm trying like a matte look, but I still have unicorns trampling my nose. So I like glow. And along with glow, I like glowy blushes. Like blushes that look almost like a highlighter and kind of reflect like my pores. I like those. So I saw these 2, and these are extra dimension blushes. One of them is like a full-on highlighter, and the other one is like the most delicious highlighter looking blush ever. So I got 2 different shades. The color Fairly Precious is totally a highlighter, right? Super, just totally a highlighter. The thing that I struggle the most with extra dimension products from MAC is that you really have to abuse them when you first get them to actually get into them. You know what I'm saying? Like you really have to dig in there so that they can get soft. It's almost like because they're baked, they're a little too firm on top because it's what got, you know, I'm applying culinary arts here and I don't think it's relevant. I feel like they're more baked on top than sort of the middle. Like Laura Geller products. I kind of scratch them a little bit and then I use the highlighters. Should I not be doing that? Okay, and then the blush is Cheeky Bits. Do we see that? I don't even know if you even see the color. I'm just talking about the sheen. Like, do you see how it catches the light? See if you guys can actually see that when I swatch it. I was like, I need that all over my face. That is gonna glow so delicious. And could you imagine during like the holidays with like all the Christmas lights or all the pictures and all the flash and all the stuff that you're doing, like having this glow on your face? I don't know about you, but I'm not against it. Anyway, that is it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. All of these products will be listed and linked in the description box below. Don't forget that if you guys know about an awesome bath bomb company or a product, or you can even include a link of inexpensive bath bombs that have trinkets in them, let me know in the comment section below. Please, you guys will be a godsend in that. And then the other thing is, if you guys have tried a clarifying mask, any sort of charcoal, pore purifying, clarifying sheet mask, link, please. You guys, we're all friends here, and just like I make recommendations, I'll expect the same thing in return. This is how relationships work, you guys. It's like, give a little, take a little, give a little, take, oh, we should put that on a t-shirt. Give a little, take a little. Advice, beauty advice, recommendations, you know what I'm saying? If you guys haven't seen my weekend vlogs, like when I bought this stuff, I will leave a playlist in the description box below. I basically document my weekend and the trouble that I get into, like a very expensive haul. I love you guys so much, and you know what to do. If you found this video useful, entertaining, and learned something, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, this coffee break is over. Bye!